Hi, and welcome back to another episode of So You Want to Be Off Grid. This will be the ninth installment, and today we'll be going into resource management and basic necessities. First off, thanks a lot to all of you who keep tuning in and coming back for more. I'm happy to share my knowledge and experience with anyone willing to listen. So today we're going to, like I said, talk about resource management, basic necessities, and downsizing, and go into more of that theory, making it smaller. In general, there's lots of things in our lives that every day we just use. Power and water are the two big ones that I think of. It's a tough transition to get accustomed to. While you may want to brew coffee, make toast, run the climate control, and a chop saw, chances are at first you might just get one of those at a time. They're all some big loads. You normally just plug them in and you go. So it's real important to familiarize yourself with all the electrical ratings. Every appliance will have a sticker. From there, you can figure out how many things you can run at once. And we talked about the power and converting and everything. So, like lights are a heavy load, as you hear 100 watts, that's a lot of energy, and that's a constant, steady load. So it's always using your battery. LEDs are a nice low power option for that. It's good to have backup. Gas or propane is real nice. It helps heat. You can cook with it. You can heat water. You can even run some generators on propane. They're pretty clean running generators too. Portable USB chargers are pretty handy for in-between charging. They'll help you on cloudy days, at least maintain your cell phone. Solar generators, we've all been seeing them around lately. You just want to be careful with the panels they sell them with. They're only 100 or 200 watts, so you want to contact the manufacturer and see about scaling that up some and getting a nice charge to it. And they may have built-in charge controllers that can only handle so much, so you just want to pay attention to that. A lot of other nuances, but just running solar, sometimes it's cloudy. Winter, you get about 5 hours of sunlight less per day than you are in the summer. The panels get dirty. It's all stuff you got to pay attention to. Electric heaters, about the same power as an air conditioner, but the difference is you're running AC during the day while you're charging. You're going to want that heat at night, so you're going to want to look for alternate heating sources. Unless you got a nice big battery bank, then because one heater, a couple lights and one heater is not a big electric load on your batteries, but it's something to pay attention to. You'll always want to be paying attention to system voltage as well as what and when you're using it. Like if you want to do a lot of chop saw cutting or run an air compressor, you might want to shut down a couple hours before dark so that you get a little charge on your batteries. Paying attention to what you're doing at night will definitely help prepare you for a cloudy day. And, you're going to start planning projects. And sure, you run your generator on project day, right? You can always bank on that. So a generator is a very good option. They run on propane, gas, diesel. So, it's just what you can store. Multi-input renewable energy system is a pretty good idea. The wind turbine I'll be installing, in addition to solar, is be a nice backup to clouds and even nighttime. I'm really hoping for a longer battery life with a slow drip coming from the turbine at night, just keeping them warm. We talked about generators being a real good option. Propane store is really good. I have a 100-gallon tank, and you don't have to worry about it. You can't store gas for 8 months, a year. You can store diesel fuel. So if you get something running on diesel, there you go. And you can convert it to biodiesel too. But just being aware of the fact that power is not an infinite resource is a good start on the fast track learning journey. Water is pretty much the same. If you don't have a well or a stream or public water, chances are you're either hauling or catching it. So either way, you're moving it, storing it, and disposing of it on your own. 45-minute showers become thought of differently. Being mindful of where you can save water becomes a reality. Baths are quite the luxury. Running water during dishwashing is quite frowned upon around these parts. There are lots of ways to save on water on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. Having to acquire it and dispose of it really makes it more relevant to the now. You're moving it. So if you have animals, you're gonna wanna keep those tanks clean. It's real wasteful if they get covered in algae and you're just dumping them and refilling them every day. You're going through a lot of water. Even things like cooking become how can I just do this in one dish? Iron skillets, oven pans, there you go. Ultimately, all of this resource management will relearn the whole meaning of the term basic necessities. Learning to do without is not a weak mindset. It isn't defeatist. It's grateful. The whole construct we're trying to escape off-grid is the need-buy throwaway cycle. Everything you possess is something acquired through means in addition to money. It teaches more of the process and allows each step to thoroughly digest throughout the process. It helps grow your style of thinking to be able to form out other processes in a similar manner. Conservative, thoughtful, goal through steps. Learning to do without helps you do more with. It will increase the strength of the why through the what, and the how will just become second nature. All along the way, the gratitude will build as you learn through the processes. Whatever budget you're on, it will enhance your purchase power exponentially by thoughtful consumption, while further increasing your independence. In the end, as with our animals, we all, as humans, have basic necessities of food, water, shelter, and love. Accomplishing these through your own process allows for a greater sense of accomplishment and an evolving to making that more suitable through whatever means to make them more set up for your comfort levels. And that's the goal of it. We all recognize flaws in the modern existence, and we're all trying to provide a better example, whether it be just for ourselves, our family, whomever. We're all just looking for a more fruitful relationship with our existence. So, thanks so much for watching. Maybe give a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Stay peaceful.